Hi, today we'll see a program in VB.NET, like an application of a billing system in a coffee shop. So now open this Visual Studio 2015 or which Visual Studio version you have, that open, and here click on this new project. And now you can go for the Windows Form applications and click on this OK button. So now you are getting a form like this. Please make it according to your proper size. Now actually this application is for a billing system in a coffee shop. So I'm planning to make as a two groups, one group for the selected item and another group for the payment methods. So now these all the buttons which is for the purchase or our items can make it as first group box. For that, from the toolbox, you have to find out where is this. See, this is on the group box. So keep this group box here. Okay, this also you can adjust your sizes. So the group box one name you can change it as here. Click on this. The property will be listed on here. So here, see, this is the properties. The name of the thing is group box one, that you don't change. The text here you can change it as. Okay, the first one you can change it as like the purchase item, right? Tea and coffee. So I can make it as tea and coffee. Okay, so now click on this. It just came already here. So this is my first group box. So second group box, again we have to go for second group box. So this is for the the billings and all. So I can make it as just a group, this group box 2, name it as, I can make it as here, it is something payment details. Okay, so payment details. Okay, so now two groups are ready. Now inside that, what I am planning to keep two labels. Okay, so here label, first label I am just keeping here for like for T. Okay, so label one, what if you are changing this now? No, this is the name of the label. Okay, name of the label, and here it is content. Here coming the content. So always change. Content means the text. What is it is has written on here. You can see here now it is label one. Now I'm changing as the T. Okay. Now click on this. It is came now T. Now how many number of T I want, that I have to place on the text box only. So here you keep a text box for the number of items, how many user want to keep. Okay. Next I can go for the another label. This label for just for a coffee, number of coffees. Okay, so now again just to click on this, or I can change it as like this coffee. Otherwise here you have to come this side and you have to change it again. Here how you have to make it as another one text box. So keep again the text box here. Okay, number of coffee. Now here another two options I am planning to keep. So it is I am making that big. Two checkbox also I am planning to keep over here. Just for like without sugar and the cold coffee. Okay, so for that, before going to that, I will keep on one more label for amount. So I will keep on label for here on amount. It will come it as I will click on this and make it as amount. Okay, and here also one text box where it has to answer has to come. So text box. Okay, so just I can adjust like this. Okay, so this is about what, and now I can make it as little big, or I can just drag it. Yeah, just make it as like this. You can adjust your this group size like this. You can adjust. So now this is much over. What I am planning now, I am keeping two buttons over down of this actually groups. Okay. Now one more, this I'm keeping on checkbox. Okay. So on checkbox I am keeping here. Okay. This checkbox has to write it as here. Checkbox has to write it as without sugar. Without. Okay. And another one I am planning to keep it as one more checkbook I am cleaning, and people who want cold coffee. So here this text box title has you just to see I am just changing the text name only. I'm not changing the name. So here it is coming cold coffee. Cold coffee. Okay. So I think you people are very familiar about this the difference of checkbox and radio button. Radio button means only one like what cash or card, or like truly from two option we have to go for that. This checkbox means I can click on multiple options. That is a difference. Okay. Now I'm keeping all this. Now what I am keeping, I want two buttons. Okay. I want a button. Sorry. I want a button. So this button I am keeping here down. Okay. This is for calculate or just purchase. Okay. I want to purchase now the tea coffee. So purchase. Okay. Another one I am keeping here. Next, one more button I'm keeping for just to clear all details. Okay, so I'm keeping as clear. Okay, so now I'm going for the second group. In this, I am planning to keep two. Okay, two things, that is cash or card. So any one option. People who are interested to cash, the card won't be there, right? So I can go for radio button only. So I'm keeping here radio button. The first radio button is, what is the name it is? I will change it as radio button. I will change it as, yeah, I will change it as cash. Okay. And I am keeping another one radio button and another one radio button. It is for card. Okay. So here it is card. Okay. So if it is a card means surely you have to give for a card number. Okay. So what I will give a text field. So you want to enter the card details, right? So I will keep here on card details, and so here again on label. No? Otherwise, what you won't understand what it is. So I'm keeping a label here. What is this label? This label for, yeah, this label for what? This label for your card number. Okay, card fine. Okay, now this is what you done now. Okay, now we'll execute and see how the output will be how your form. Okay, now run the program, see it will come like this. So you want to decorate something, you want to keep behind some images, you can go for that. Okay, now this is a basic thing. Now I will close it. Okay, just I will do one thing. Okay, I will make one more label here. Title. Okay, coffee shop. Yeah, label 5. What I will make? What is this? The tea and coffee shop. Coffee shop. I will make it as coffee shop. Okay. This is my title. So this one I can go for some change colors. Everything I can change it. Now I will make it just size, and I will change it. Okay. Yeah. So I can go for the location. See here, I can go for location and size, everything I can go for that. Now I am changing now this font. Font I am just changing here. Click on this hand coming here like this. Any font which you want, you just take it and just make it as bold, whatever you want. And size you just keep something. Okay. See now it's a coffee shop. Okay, now behind also you can change your desk background. So behind background, how you want to click on this, and here will come your background. Okay, background image. So this is what the background image. Okay, click on this, you can import any background image. Okay, fine. So now this is a basic one. So if you want to change the background image, what you do, you first is find out the image from the from where you want to copy, and you save in a location, and that location you have to click here, and from the local source from your system where it is, just to click on this where you want that image you have to give. Okay. Now I think I don't have any image in my system. Okay. Any pictures I will see? No, nothing. No, this is empty folder. So you can just go for that. Okay. Fine. Now we'll see how we are writing the code. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you want to make the background of this completely like coffee shop. Then click on this and change this background. Okay. Now this tea and coffee background also you can change. Payment details also you can change. Behind the complete form design also you can change. Now here I want only the tea and coffee. Okay. Then just to click on this. So here it will come in, right, background. So before going for that, you have to find out a image somewhere. So what I will do, I will just find out some coffee image. Okay. So coffee image, coffee images will take. Okay, it's coming. Images are coming. So from the image which you want to take, that you save in your desktop or any place where you want. Oh my God, why it's coming like this? Okay. Yeah. Any image, take it. Okay. Which image you want? You can go for that. View image. Yeah. Here, right click, save images. Okay. Same images you have to give where you want to save. I will save it as in desktop. Okay, coffee. Just I'm giving coffee. Okay, save in desktop. Now close it this. Open your Visual Studio. Okay, and now click on this. Where we are? Yeah, a background. Click on this. Local resource import. Where you saved? Yeah, here in the desktop, right? So coffee. Open. Okay. Now, why it is coming like this? Because I am given and here it is background. Change it as that. Sender. It is zoomed, I think. That's why stretch. Yeah. Now see, let's see, you can change the position here in the stretcher or title, sender, zoom, like this you can change. Now like this you are now changing what, but it's some things and all you are not able to see, here written and all. So according to your wish you can change this images. Now here this group image, if you want to change, click on this and change this image. And if you want to change the coffee shop image, okay, then click on the form here in the form and you have to change. Fine. This is what that according to your wish you can change for that images. Now next we are writing the code for that. Actually what we have to do, what we are expecting from this application is, I want giving some number of teas like 2 and coffee some 3. Without I have to select and I have to go for purchase option. Then the amount will be displayed over here. So the value which is given here, that means which one it is here, it is called the text box 1. The text box 1 value I have to take and I have to keep in a variable, and text box 2, that variable I have to take and I have to store. So what I'm writing the code is like this is what I am just taking. If the checkbox 1 is checkbox 1 in the sense, what is that checkbox 1? It was that the sugar, without sugar. And the syntax for taking the value is value of text box on dot text. What is the content is there into 10. I am assigning to the first variable A, and on the second I am taking to the second variable B. And if it is called coffee, into 15, that amount is your wish. And these two value you are adding where it has to print. It has to print on your text box 3. This is what we are doing here. Okay, taking the value from text box 1, value of text box 1 dot text into 15, that assigning to A variable, and from here I'm taking and keeping in the B variable, and these two are adding and keeping in the amount. This is what happening in the first group. And what is happening in the group 2, if the radio button is clicked, okay, that means cache. If it is radio button is clicked, I will show from the code. If the radio button is clicked, it is, yeah. So radio button, the two radio button 1 and 2. If radio button is 1 is clicked, 1 is checked, means these things, everything has to be disabled. So what I will make, if radio button 1 is true. It is somebody's clicked. Then radio button 2 has to be false. Even the text box has to be false. And this label has to be false. These are all no need, right? If I am going for cash. And if it is card, that means if radio button 2 is checked, what has to come? I must enter the some numbers over here. If it is not there, it has to pop up a message box. It has to say like enter your card details. See, if I'm click the radio button 2, okay, that means I am planning to give the credit card only, and but still I'm not given that. That is empty. Okay, text box empty. What is text box 4 means? That card number, that is empty, means what it has to print, it has to some message box has to pop up with enter your card number. This is what the program is, very easy program. So now I will start to write the coding and I will tell how it is executing. Now double click on the form. Okay, so your form lot is came here. Okay, now now in the button, purchase button, if it is clicked, actually what I have to, all these things I have to do, what it has to do, I have to see 2 times it came. Yeah, second one I will write. Okay, what it has to do, it has to take the value from the check boxes, and and the value has to take, and it has to do A plus B and calculation. This is what I have to do. 2 button only, it's only 2 things I am writing. Now if I am going for the second button, clear, what has to do? It has to clear the details, all the details from the all the text box data has to be clear. That has to do. So we will write the code for that. So now the second button. Okay, now I will explain you once more. Just this is for the syntax for this initializing 2 variables A and B. And first I'm initializing with 0 for clear that. And the checkbox 1 is checked. Means what is checkbox 1? This is checkbox 1. If it is checked, then the content, how the content text box 1 value has to take and into 10. And if checkbox 2 is true, that means it is checkbox 2 is your cold coffee. If that is checked, means you have to go for into 30 like this calculation. And now if together after this, if the radio button 1 is checked true, that means you are going for cash. Then radio button 2 has to be visible has to be false. Then the all text box, like card details, all this has to be keep like empty. And this text box 3 value I am writing there only. That means just after values given all these, if you are given purchase, it won't work. After the radio button clicking only it will work, because I am written the code like that. If you want before the this particular line, you take it outside of this and you can write there. Then without radio button also it will work. Now while I coded like after this only it has to work. Okay, and if it is ready button 2 means this is what I told, message box has to pop up and it just to come. Now I will run this program and I'll show you how the output will be. Start this. See, like this came here. This is your coffee shop friend. So now I am purchasing 2 teas. Okay, 2 teas. Okay. And coffee I'm giving for coffee, cold coffee. Okay, then after this, if you are clicking purchase, it won't come, because I told you we are return code after this payment method, and I'm planning to give cash, so I'm clicking on the cash. Okay, after coming to the payment details, click on that, then give the purchase button. So now what happened, these 2 radio button, it is invisible, and your amount on 50 came here. Okay, now we'll go for the next option. Now clear it, I'm giving clear option. Now again I'm going for a 3 tea without and 1 coffee, and this time I'm planning to give card details. Okay, and but I'm not giving card number, I'm just giving purchase. See, on pop-up menu came, this is your program number, and enter your card number. Okay, because the card number, this text box, which is text box 4 is empty, it is showing like this. You give okay and give here some numbers, card numbers, it has to be some 12 digit. Now you just give some numbers. Okay, and now you give again purchase. See, now your amount is came here. This is what your program. And maybe now you will have a doubt like, okay, see now without 3 tea, now I want without sugar 2 and with the tea with the sugar 1, or one cold coffee and one hot coffee, like that means then you have to write one more like here on text box, and here on no this option, if one more option you have to keep, and you have to just all this you write in the particular space. That's it. Okay, and this is what coffee shop program. uh, I think it's clear for everyone. Hope you enjoyed this VB Donut program. Thank you.